The last time he attended a public function on Jamhuri Day 2016, former President Moi's Mr. Fix-It and the preferred State House Chief of Humor, Mark Tor, was in his element.
Hii mambo ya Christmas ikielekea, watu wengi iko accidents mingi sana. Wengine nafurahi mpaka naenda, wengine nakunywa mpaka naenda. Hawa wanariadha wamekuwa wakitumia shamba yangu. Wanakimbia, saa ile napata goli, hata hakuna hata sukari hata kusema. Na wamekuwa wakitumia shamba yangu. Free of charge. Sasa hiyo shamba ni hamalishi ya ng'ombe. Kutakimbia bana bigana na ng'ombe wewe bana kuna hiyo. Hakuna cha kusema kata ya nani.
He was one of the few personalities who would freely joke around the head of state. As such, he was always welcome at State House, more so when President Moi was in low spirits. But the business magnate, political wheeler-dealer, mediator and charmer extraordinaire was not just good at delivering a good dose of laughter. He was Mr. Dawa, Moi's Mr. Fix-It, who he put in charge of his business empire and later political duties that mainly involved bringing non-believers back to Moi's fold. With his modest gift of the gab, he expanded his own political horizons, and by 1997 he was handling Nyanza and Western Provinces affairs on behalf of President Moi and KANU. He is credited with brokering the deal that saw then Ford Kenya chairman Michael Wamalwa and then leader of the National Development Party NDP Raila Odinga warm up to Moi and KANU soon after the 1997 general election.
Moi used to have a lot of advisors. Moi used to have a lot of confidence. They were those who were doing politics for him, and they were those who were based on a commercial basis. So for me, I was doing politics. So I've seen it all, but I always remain marked. I don't change.
The fixer could, however, not fix his own political fortunes in 2001 when former President Moi started grooming now President Uhuru Kenyatta for political leadership.
He wanted him to understudy him. He wanted him to come into the government system to gain experience. And he couldn't see another way of bringing him in apart from sacrificing his friend.
He was pushed out of his assistant minister portfolio, his chairmanship of the cash cow of the time, the Kenya Sugar Authority, and his nomination to Parliament to make way for Kenyatta. He was also hounded out of properties he held in trust for Moi. His erstwhile friends, while he was in high places, were assigned to enforce this new order.
Amekuwa kwa hiyo mambo ya ICC ilisumbua sasa hii election ambayo inaenda juu atapanga serikali sawa. Kwa hivyo lazima tupatie nafasi aendelee. Hao wengine ambao mnasikia mimi mwenyewe mali nilikuwa nabeba hao. Lakini waliuma mimi hapa mkongo mpaka nikatoa hao.
He exits the stage at 64. His body was taken to the Lee Funeral Home pending an autopsy to determine the cause of death. He was found unconscious in his home on Saturday and was rushed to the St. Luke's Hospital in Eldoret, but was pronounced dead shortly after.
The doctor who attended him, who is Professor Kimayo at St. Luke's Hospital, has tentatively given a report thinking that he may have suffered from a cardiac arrest, but they're yet to confirm that.
A doctor at the facility said Tor had sought treatment at the hospital on Christmas Day, complaining of stomach pains, but he refused to be admitted for the night. Sheila Sendeo, NTV.